Please note, we would like to make it very clear, we are totally against the form of discipline described in the articles and accounts being used on minors and non-consenting adults. Although some of these accounts are fictional, and others may be an exaggerated reality, none of them are too far from the truth of what really happened back in those days. If you are enjoying our stories, please do subscribe to this channel. We will be posting many more stories as time goes by.
Burning a hole in the carpet. I live near London now, but was brought up in any England of Scottish parents. I am 2 weeks short of 59. My parents were from Edinburgh. And I can imagine they were strict with you. They were, yes, and I'm afraid I was quite naughty sometimes and deserved to be punished. In what way naughty? Typical boy stuff, I suppose. I played with matches in my bedroom and burned a hole in the carpet. I was found in places I was specifically told I was not allowed to play in. I threw a ball at my cousin and broke a window, etc., etc. So just the normal kind of thing. Nothing too serious. In disgrace. I suppose, though they were very unhappy about the bedroom carpet. Well, no, I do not suppose they were. After all, they paid for it. How old were you at the time? And what is your name? In disgrace. My name is Ian, and I think I was 10 at that time. But you must remember the incident very well, Ian. In disgrace. I do. I think it was possibly me at my naughtiest and sorriest. Well, I am sure you did not mean to burn a hole in the carpet, however you should not have been playing with matches in the first place, as it was dangerous. You could have set the house on fire. In disgrace. That is indeed what my mother said. Although it might have been. What else did your mother say? In disgrace. More what she did. I got a long telling off and then she took my pants down and put me over her knee. Well, that is hardly surprising. Is it, Ian? In disgrace. No, it isn't. I knew I deserved it. But I also had to have a little discussion with Dad when he got home too. And he walloped you as well. In disgrace. Yes, he did, with the slipper, and then I was put to bed. So you got 2 good smacked bottoms that day. In disgrace. I did, and sometime in the corner and early bedtime. Not my finest day. Well, supposing you would have set fire to yourself. That would have not been a fine day now, would it, Ian? In disgrace. No, I did realize it was a naughty, silly, dangerous thing to do. And I had been told not to play with matches. Did you ever play with matches again? In disgrace. No, definitely not. Well, like I say. It could have been a lot worse. All you suffered were 2 sore bottoms. In disgrace. Yes, so you think I got what I needed? When you went over your mother's knee. Did she smack with her hand? Usually she did. In disgrace. But that day she gave me the wooden spoon. When you went over your mother's knee. Did she smack with her hand? Usually she did. In disgrace. But that day she gave me the wooden spoon. So it was the spoon and the slipper. In disgrace. Yes, a few hours apart. With the words, wait till your father gets home. In disgrace. Certainly along those lines, yes. You asked me if I think you got what you needed. In disgrace. Yes, Well, in truth I would have dealt with you myself. And given you a further punishment. However, you would have only had your bottom smacked once. But it would you been a very hard smacked bottom, Ian. In disgrace. I see, what sort of punishments? Well, you would have been kept in for a week. In disgrace. So a very hard smacked bottom and no playing out for a week. Yes. Taking into consideration your age. In disgrace. A smacked bare bottom. Yes. In disgrace. With your hand? No, with my slipper. And there would have been tears. In disgrace. Yes, I always cried. Well, like I say, you would have cried more had you burned yourself. Ian, I do not wish to sound unkind, but were you like a mummy's boy? Just a burning bottom instead? In disgrace. I suppose I was, yes, an only child. So you have always sunk the safety of this type of discipline. Sort. In disgrace. I think that is true, yes. Yes, I do understand you, Ian. In disgrace. You sound like you have experience in that department. I do, but unfortunately I have now been too ill to be able to do anything. I have smacked the bottoms of both naughty adult boys and girls. Perfect. In disgrace. But I am sorry you have been unwell. Have you ever found anyone to be like a mother's to you, Ian? In disgrace. Not really, not properly. Well, I am sure there is someone out there for you. I need to go as the carers are coming in with my lunch soon. In disgrace. I hope. I have a lady that I visit who is like a headmistress to me. Well, that is good, perhaps you can tell me about it another time. Goodbye for now, Ian, and thank you for talking.